Hi, beautiful. Welcome back. So happy to have you. My name is Jaazy, if we have not met already. And today we're going to be talking about something that I am always reminded how important it actually is, and that is the art of being grateful. In today's day and age, social media honestly is so stressful. Whether you are a baker, an artist, a marketer, a lawyer, a student, a mother, a wife, a husband, a friend, there's endless content, endless think pieces, endless inspo that you are constantly comparing yourself to day to day. And even though we don't see the behind the scenes, and even though we are technically aware of the fact that what we see isn't the full picture, it still plants a seed of doubt and sometimes even a seed of ungratefulness that we're not where someone else is, that our friends don't do that for us, that our partner doesn't treat us like that, that our business isn't where that person's is. This is such a dangerous place to be. And the reason why is mainly because it takes away the opportunity to enjoy and realize the importance of your own journey and the lessons that you're learning on it. Yes, we do know that there's more behind the scenes of other people's journey. I don't know what that person had to go through to learn how to have such a great personality on camera. You don't know what that couple is also dealing with on the side and behind the scenes of their perfect picture online. You don't know what they're going through. And this doesn't mean that, oh, maybe their relationship is bad. This doesn't mean that you're wishing negativity on other people's great situations. It just means that you're not in their shoes. You're not living their life. The only life you're living in is yours. There's a YouTube couple that I love. I've literally been watching them since they were in college, and now they're engaged, married, great businesses, amazing. Their names are Josh and EC, and I love them so much. But they were making a video about their engagement, and she was being so transparent about how since she had grown so much on social media, the fame and the environment was kind of causing her to desire things that she didn't even really want, and she was putting pressure on the relationship and on her now husband to have an engagement that was this beautiful production. And don't get me wrong, it was gorgeous, it was amazing, but in reflecting on it, she realized even if we had gone on a little hike and gotten engaged at the top of a hill with a beautiful view, that would have made me so happy. She was like, that would have been so us. But because of this comparison that she was experiencing, it was impossible to make space for that. And whatever it is that you're pursuing, whatever it is that your goals are, that comparison will make it impossible for you to experience it in a way that is most authentic to you, that is most necessary for your personal growth. And the easy answer could be just, oh, get off social media, get off social media. But that's not really always practical. One, because social media is a big part of our world today. It's how a lot of people keep up with their communities. Me, my full-time job, I'm on social media a lot. All my hobbies are correlated to social media. A lot of projects I work on have to do with social media. I am always on social media. So for me, I'm like, okay, that's not really gonna work, just getting off social media, unless it's maybe for a few days. But realistically, for an extended period of time, that's not a solution. But what can be a solution is having a grateful heart. The key part that transforms just seeing what other people do to feeling inadequate with what you're doing is unhealthy comparison. It's allowing it to make you insecure or unsatisfied with what you have. But if you bring gratefulness into the picture, then you have the capability to see what other people are doing, recognize that it's great, recognize that it's awesome and exciting and maybe even inspiring, but also be so grateful and thankful and satisfied with where you currently are. And that gratefulness will really allow you to balance the two. And so this is a journey that I am actively learning on, but here are a few things that have helped me to stay grateful in my day-to-day. So first is gratitude journaling. I got this gratitude journal from Amazon. Jazz Turner, a YouTuber that I also love, uses it. And I got it after seeing her video, and basically it just prompts you every day to write things that you're grateful about, things that would make the day great, and then at the end of the day you get to reflect on all of that and kind of think through how that showed up in your life and how those things you're grateful for showed up in your day today. And having that perspective has helped me to see how honestly, it's the smallest things that can make a day great and that can make a day good. And also to have a bigger picture of like all the really cool things happening in my life right now. Like, do I have everything that I want right now? No, I don't. There's some big things that I'm hoping for, that I am still waiting for, but there's also a lot to be grateful for in the moment every day. And there's also something good that happens every day, chiefly the fact that you even woke up for another day. Another thing that keeps me grateful is remembering God's faithfulness, being able to look back over the years of my life, how in the things I've pursued, God has shown favor to me, how I've been able to be a positive light to friends, how God has provided positive friends for me. The list goes on and on. The list is essentially infinite. And so once you start going down that train of thought, it just gives so much to be grateful for, especially in the grand scheme of the world that we're living in today. There is so much to be thankful for. Even the fact that I know peace. Like, I know peace in my homeland. I know what it means to not be living in war. Like, there are some people who were raised in the middle of that. And if even they can find things to be grateful for, like, how much more so should I? And being able to keep that very grounded mindset helps so much in staying grateful. The third thing that really helps is having the ability to check myself. I think it's great to have all these like places that you know to go to, things that you know to think about when you're not feeling great, when you're feeling discouraged, when you're feeling negative comparison. But you have to first be able to identify when you're going on that thought pattern and having the self-control to stop it. I think that a very big maturing point, at least for me, is the ability to control your thoughts and the ability to control what it is that your mind is thinking on. For example, if someone annoys me, I could really like, it will just circle around in my head. I'll be like, oh my gosh, like how could they do that? Like da 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 da. Like it'll just keep going. I'll get more mad. Think of all the good clapbacks I could say to them. Like, oh my gosh, y'all don't even know. Y'all know the nice version of me. Like, y'all really don't know. But having the ability to control my thoughts is sitting down and really just forcing my brain to turn the other way and be like, you know what? It's okay. God's got me. God has so much grace with me. I can have so much grace with others. Being able to turn your mind is so important. And so when you're starting to go down that track of comparison or feeling like you're not good enough, you have to be able to recognize that and turn in your mind to things that are actually true, to things that are actually encouraging, to things that are actually good. And this is also why it's so important to surround yourself with people who are on a similar trajectory as you and who see the value in you. There was one day I was talking to one of my friends on the phone, and I was just telling him how like I have been feeling kind of discouraged with content lately. I've been posting so much and it's like nothing is happening. Like little things are happening, but I'm like, nothing is really happening. And he just looked at me and he was like, you can't give up. And I was like, you're right. I can't give up. Like, I literally can't give up. And like having that spoken to me helped encourage me and encouraged my mind to start that process of shifting. So yes, like important to learn to do it yourself, but also make sure to surround yourself with people who are positive, people who see the potential in you, who can also encourage you in that process of really being able to control your mindset. But overall, just remember, as we're going through the world, as we're navigating, it's inevitable to feel a little bit of discouragement as you're seeing everything going on around you. It's inevitable to want to compare where you are to where other people are at and to take value away from your journey. But remember that thankfulness and staying grateful for your process, for where you are, for the opportunities you have, for all the amazing things to come in your future will help you to maintain encouraged and to really enjoy and savor your journey and to make sure that it's really authentic to you and the person that you are made to be. Well, I hope that this was helpful. I hope that this encouraged you in some way. Definitely leave a comment with any thoughts, questions, anything that stood out to you, and don't forget to like and share with a friend. Also subscribe if you haven't already. That is the quickest and most free way to support, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.